Yo, what's up, guys? It's Andrew from ProducerSociety.com. Today I'm talking to you about what I think is probably the best microphone for GarageBand beginners, particularly for people who are just getting into, live performances and music production. So right off the bat, I would say that probably the Shure SM58, like what I'm using right now, it's going to be what serves you well. This is, the most famous microphone that, people always recommend. It's pretty known for the fact that it's so durable and reliable. So you can see kind of what it looks like right now. So you can probably hear me just a little bit, but no, it's a really nice microphone. It's definitely reliable, and it sounds really good. It's nice and warm, has a lot of good clarity. But yeah, it's the price of it is just right in my opinion. If you want a cheaper mic, I'd recommend getting maybe the Shure SM48 instead. I think it's about half the price. But all in all, like if you buy this mic, I would say that you're gonna be more happy with it because it's almost like an investment. If you buy this mic, it's gonna last you for the ages, and it's good for everything. It's good for recording. It's good for podcasting. It's good for performances. It's good for speeches. And, as I wrote about in my article too, like I even remember my old church that I used to go to, they had a bunch of Shure SM58s. And I imagine that it's because that when they went to the store, right, they're probably just like, hey, I need a microphone. And they were like, here, take the Shure SM58, because it's going to do what it has to do. Admittedly, there's probably better mics out there in terms of specific purposes, but ultimately, this you're not going to go wrong with something like this. So in terms of what it comes with, I took a picture of everything that all the gear that comes with it right here. You got the bag that comes with it, the pouch, the microphone clip. Here's all the documentation, and then there's the box as well. If you buy it from the Amazon link that I suggested at this link right here, it does come with an XLR cable. However, in my case, I bought it right from the store, so I didn't get the XLR cable with it. But yeah, so you definitely need that, and you also need an audio interface. So I hope you have one. If you haven't got one yet, make sure you check out my definitive guide to audio interfaces, and I recommend pretty much a Scarlett 2i2 or the Focusrite Sapphire 6 USB, which I'm using right now actually. But moving on from that, like here's a picture of what the Shure SM58 is doing. It's kind of like it's cardioid. So what that means is it's picking up from one particular spot in the microphone. And the idea behind this is that it's getting rid of By the way, I got a present for you. Go to ProducerSociety.com/free mixing cheat sheet. That'll put you on my list to get a free mixing cheat sheet. And I send all kinds of cool tips and stuff that I don't share anywhere else. You can also join my forum at forum.producersociety.com. For now, it's totally free to sign up, but in the future, I'll probably lock it down and then turn it into a full course platform. It's isolating certain sounds in comparison to others. So like for instance, if I go like this, and I'm talking like this, you notice that you can't hear as much, or like this, you can't hear like that, you can't hear as well as that. But when I turn it over like this, that's exactly where the sweet spot is, right? You're talking right on the front of it. So what that's also called unidirectional. So that just means one direction, right? But so that's one thing to consider when you're using it. You want to make sure that you have it at a particular position. But yeah, I have a whole big section on the build quality of this thing, and what I like about it, and what I presume what everybody else likes about it, is the fact that it's so well constructed. Like this thing's all steel, So if you drop this, it's going to be all right. And it's one of the reasons why everyone recommends it. It's one of the reasons why they're going to have it at bars. Like if you're ever at karaoke night, they're not going to have like an Audio-Technica condenser microphone up there. They're going to have something like this because the drunk people are dropping it and they're doing all kinds of stuff. They're spilling on it. They're doing everything to it. And, this thing can take it. You can drop it a bunch of times and it'll probably be all right, But in terms of how it sounds, I would say, it's kind of got like a mid-range sound with a bit of minimization of bass frequencies. I had a hard time saying that word, but it's not so much to the point where it sounds odd. It's just right. It's warm. It's clear. It's got everything that you need. If you want to get rid of the pop sound, You're gonna have to get like the foam guard on it, but for the most part, it's not too bad for those sounds either. And it also has what's called the pneumatic shock mount system. So when you're passing it around to people, like it's not gonna pick up on all the sounds of you like handling the mic and whatnot. And here's some of the specifications. So it goes about 50 hertz to 15,000 hertz, or rather 15,000 hertz. It's about 300 grams. I'd say it's even a bit heavier than that, to be honest. It seems heavier than that. Then here's the impedance. It's about 150 ohms or 300 ohms in reality. And then here's all that stuff. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know what all this means, but that's what I got from the manufacturer. So, in terms of the cons of it, I would say that, it's not the most sensitive microphone, but it's constructed that way on purpose. So as I mentioned in the end of the article, I have the gain up to about +6 or 7 right now. I find that that's perfect for getting the right sound. What's another thing? Yeah, it's not the absolute best for recording, but it's definitely good. But this mic in particular, most people will be using it for live performances. But it's going to work fine for recording too. So that's why I recommended it for beginners, because it's going to work for everything. It's not going to be an issue. So yeah, you need one of these cables. If you use the link that I recommended, as I mentioned before, you're going to come with this, or excuse me, it's going to come with this. And this is how you set it up. I took a picture of everything on my bed right here, so there's no confusion. It was kind of convoluted when I had it on the table because of the cables are crossing over into each other and whatnot. But yeah, so you got your adapter right here, and then this is my multi-port adapter, and then you got your USB to FireWire that runs into the back of the audio interface, and then you got the XLR cable that runs directly from the input into the microphone jack. And that's how you do it. Super simple. It's not complicated. Put the preamp gain up to about 7, or just the gain, whatever you want to call it. And that's it. That's all you have to do. So yeah, I'm gonna put the link to the mic on Amazon, and if you want to read more about it, you can check out the article as well. But yeah, the YouTube video is mostly just to give you a demonstration of what it sounds like, and and then you can see what it looks like and everything too. But anyway, that's about it for this video. I hope this was helpful to you. Make sure you like and subscribe, hit the notification bell and all that stuff. And, I'll see you in the next video. All right. Peace.